The Masked Singer UK is back this Saturday with a whole new lineup of singers ready to grab the win. Now, in this video, we're going to be going through all the costumes, give my initial thoughts on every single costume that's there, give you more details, trailers, backgrounds, or everything you need to know really for Saturday's premiere episode. So, without any further ado, let's get started. So, just before I start, I just want to say what a hectic week it's been, I must say, because Saturday we had The Voice, the semi-finals happened, and we have our final four. We have Hope, we have Callum, we have Jolie, and we have Jen and Liv battling out for the Voice win. Now, I got, I'm sure, actually, I just banged my elbow, it hurt. So, while watching it, I got Callum, if you saw my community tab, I got Callum and Hope correct, but I didn't get Jolie or Jen and Liv right, because I said Deja Vu for Team Memory, but I think Jolie gave the better performance. But then on Team Will, I said Pete Box would go through, but then Jen and Liv went through. So I was just like, I must say, I'll be honest with you, I was so annoyed when Pete didn't get to the final. I was just so upset he didn't go through. Which I'll probably do a video on the Voice final, give my predictions who I think will win the show. In all that, but bottom line is I was pissed that I was very hacked off that Pete didn't get through to the final. Let me just say that now. But anyway, this is not what we're talking about. The Voice, we'll probably do that tomorrow, but we're talking about the Masked Singer UK, and it is back after an entire year on a year away hiatus. I'm so excited to come back. I'm so happy that, everyone's returning. We've got Mo returning, Davina, Rita, and Jonathan. Joel's coming back. But in the first few episodes, I believe Rita's not going to be in it because she, at the time, she was doing the Masked Singer US as Nicole's in the West End. So for the first episode, we're getting Charlie Simpson, aka the Rhino himself, fill in for her in the first episode, which I'm very excited to see, as I'm a huge Charlie Simpson fan. I think he did really well on the Masked Singer last year. He did very well. He deserved that victory very well. Charlie Simpson's awesome. Without any further ado, I think we should just get started because we've got all the costumes to go through. And for this, I'm going to give my honesty, thoughts, my opinions, and I'm going to give a prediction. I think if they'll be good or not. If that makes sense. So let's just get started, really. So we're starting off with the air fryer, and now that's a very unique name for a very well-known object that's in your house, because in the UK especially we have air fryers where you can put your food in it and basically heat it up. This is like an oven or microwave, but between you and I, better. But it's a very nice costume, must say. It's got like blue and red lights here, because I must say, I thought it was going to be called maybe like a police car or something, because it just gave like a police vibe or maybe a robot-ish vibe. And then we got like these like turners here, don't know what they're called. We got like, I think this is I think it's where the legs are gonna be. Got arms that move a little bit there, which looks pretty nice. And the face, of course, the face looks very nice. I got a feeling it could maybe move, maybe hopefully the face lights up maybe more. And this is a very sparkly, blacky front there. It looks very, very cool, I must say. I can't, this costume does not give anything away. Like, I can't tell if this is a girl. I can't tell if this is a guy. I can't tell what size they are, because I can't even tell anything, because like this, honestly, one of these costumes I can just go either way. But this costume looks wicked. This is a very nice costume. I hope they do sound pretty good. So I'm very excited to see them go pretty decent well in the competition. So go away and see. Then we've got Bigfoot next, and of course this is based on the mythical creature himself, Mr. Bigfoot. And as you can see, it's a very nicely done costume, I must say. It's got the Bigfoot's got orange fur. He's got purple eyes, a purple nose, and purple paint on his hands, and he's got purple shoes on. He's got some purple going around his fur. and he looks very cool. And of course, he's got a big bandage on his foot here, which I believe his left foot, I believe, yeah, because if you're looking at your perspective, that's your left foot on your left hand, but on the camera, the way I'm facing it's a bit opposite round. Um, and of course, he's got a big bandage because he hurt himself, and of course, he's got a little walking stick there to help him, walk along. He doesn't want to hurt his foot anymore. But it's a very nice costume. It's a very very unique. Love the name, and I love the thing I love about the Mastering UK is just they go so out there with so many unique costumes. They did that with the Roma Bunny. That was very clever. Um, Jack Potato, Jack Potato, another clever one. I'm trying to think anything else. Just trying to think. Oh, I don't know. The Rubber Bunny and Jack Potato, the ones I really like. But I think the costumes for the Mastering UK are just so cool. It's just they're just so wicked what they do. Honestly, it's just fantastic. I absolutely love it. It's just fantastic. This costume is just fantastic. The next costume we got in, this is one of my personal favourites this season, and that is the Bubble Tea. I must say, it's a very interesting name for this kind of costume because, one, I don't even know what Bubble Tea is, and also, and I think most of you will probably agree with me, saying I thought this was going to be some sort of cat name because, I thought they were going to call it like the Bubblegum Cat or the Boba Cat or the Bubblegum Kitty Cat, whatever we want to call it, because, okay, hear me out, look at the face. It's got a cat eyes, lashes, a cat mouth, a bow, and of course cat ears here. And of course it gives a very anime cat anime. The cats you see in like the animations, like you know what I mean. But I must say, but it just feels very cat-like costume. But silly old me, little did I know that there was actually a flipping straw there because I didn't even notice the straw there. So I was like, oh, this might not be called it anymore. And then I realized there was like bubble gums there. So I was like, oh, maybe that might rule it out. But it was called Bubble Tea. I mean, it's a very, very nice costume. It's one of my personal favorites. I love the detail. She's got like purple buttons. She's got a nice collar. She's got bow. She's got a big old dress, and she's got some leggings and some shoes there. And it's all, and it looks a very nice costume. Now I must say, looking at this costume, I did see something on the web the other day, and I believe it was actually a show which reminds me of this, and I just found that out just so recently. I believe it's called Gabby Dollhouse or something. Is that what it's called? Gabby's Dollhouse or something like that. And it premiered like 2 years ago. Um, it's basically a show where this girl called called Gabby, and I didn't even believe this, but it's this girl called Gabby, and she's just fascinating cats. And for those who don't know, I'm not a huge cat fan. I think cats are so annoying. No offense to all you cat lovers out there, but she's just got like loads of cat. She's just interested in cats, and then it's played by Layla Lockhart. That name can't remember. As I was saying, I can't remember pronounce her name there. Is it Layla Lockhart Craner? I'm not sure that's her name, but she played that character, and it's basically a whole animation of like different like cat looks, if that makes sense. And this just reminds me, I haven't got an image of it, but I remember seeing it somewhere, and I just watched it, but I was just like, because I just think it's the most wackiest costume, and it just reminds me of that. It's just so cool. It's just such a cool outfit, and this is the costumes I think I'm really hoping to go far this competition. I really hope they do. The next one, this is again another favourite of mine. That is the Chicken Caesar, and and it's a very fitting name because it's named after, it's named after the Roman Empire himself, the legendary himself, Julius Caesar, my good old man Julius, very nice, and he's got the rooster, he's got feathers, he's got a bit of wreath there, he's got some eggs there, and this whole outfit, he's got like a proper gladiator like Roman type vibe to him. He looks so cool. Honestly, this is another costume I absolutely love to death. I know, again, I want this costume to go very far this competition, and I basically hope they do, because I think this costume looks so wicked. Um, oh, I'm tired. I'm very tired today. As I said, I think this costume's so wicked. I love the costume, love the name. And I've been saying this a little while, but I'm getting a strong Jason Donovan vibe, because he was in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, and of course, the story of Joseph and his brothers was set in the Roman times. So, this kind of gives me that type of vibe. But like I said, I just think this costume's so cool, and I hope they go far too. The next one, this is again another of my favourite. It is the cricket, and this is such a cool costume. It's a cricket, and he's basically dressed up as a cricket. He's got the knee pads, got the shoulder pads, he's got the helmet, he's got a bit of green, more like greenish there. He's got the green trainers, and I don't know what that is. Is that some sort of cloak? And we've got some anteaters as well. Now, I was kind of thinking it was going to be called a grasshopper, but cricket, it makes so much sense. But again, this is a costume I think, and I'm pretty sure this is going to do pretty well, because in the trailer for after the Christmas special, he was shown with three backgrounds. One with his first performance, which is this week, one with which is more like a circus type performance, and one with, I don't think many people know it, but one with um a bush in the background, as if he was doing a slower song. So this just gives me, I'm very excited to see him in action, because I've got a good feeling he's going to make it pretty far, especially he's been shown with three good old backgrounds, which makes me believe he's going to be very good, and I'm very hoping he goes far. Again, a costume I really do like. Um, Now, it just looks wicked. I love it. The Dippy Egg is next, and I must say, it looks very wacky. Very wacky. Um, we've got, what's it, styrofoam? Is that what it's called? Styrofoam for the shoes. They've got. I can't tell if this is a girl or not, but they've got blue tights. Looks kind of skinny as well, so maybe it kind of makes me believe it could be a female. Of course, we've got the egg there, um, the little what's it called? The egg cup, whatever we want to call it. And of course, they've got an egg there, a red mouth, and a spoon stuck in them, and you've got a bit of bread in there, which is supposed to represent egg and soldiers, which is a British breakfast, which I haven't really had before. I've had a bit of, I've had scrambled egg, I've had a fried egg, and I've had a um toast before. It's nice, but I've never really had it. But the Dippy Egg looks so nice. It's a very very funny costume. I like it. The next is the Eiffel Tower. So we've got Eiffel Tower next. I can't tell. This is the one I'm really stumped on, because it's very basic, but it's got high heels on. So I can't tell if this is someone who's just tall and they're doing it on purpose, with the whole. But I really like, this is one of the costumes and a few others that I really can't tell the gender, like air fry. I can't tell that's a male or female. I can't tell this is a female or male. It's just like, I don't know. It looks very flamboyant, I guess, but I mean, like, I don't know why. I don't know why I get like a disco vibe from him for them. I mean, I should be saying them because I don't really know them. But still, it looks really cool. I mean, basic but cool, if that makes sense. It's a very, you don't want to create the Eiffel Tower, but you just want to have a very simple Eiffel Tower. It looks nice, and I mean, I've never been to Paris before, so I don't know. I haven't been there, but apparently you can actually go up there to the very top. It takes a long time though, but but it's worth it. If you go to Paris, I'd recommend it. The Maypole, we've got Maypole next. Now, I can't. I had to look this up if I can find my only phone. I found it. It's on the floor because yeah. So I had to search up the Maypole, and what it is, it's like a pole, and you get like you get long pieces like color ribbon, and you you run around it or dance around it. And now I didn't know what it was at first, but then I realized what it is because you see it at like festivals, and you see it at I think it's a type of dance as well. But it's a beautiful costume. Yeah, it's got like rosy. You got some red cheeks. She's got flowers. She's got like this whole gown's beautiful, and she's got heels as well, which confirms it's most likely a girl. I mean, very beautiful costume, very beautiful. Then we've got the owl next. I mean, very again a basic costume, but executed very well. You know, they've got a um, so it's basically supposed to be dressed as like Harry Potter because or like a Harry Potter-ish vibe, or like a schoolboy. But they could be like throwing a panda on us, and it's completely different. But they've got a school tie, a coat, some shorts, and some pretty interesting shoes. Is that supposed to represent like a face or something? I can't really tell, but like, um, it just gives a very strong um like school vibe. So maybe it's someone who's maybe like an EastEnders or like what's that show that Greg Davis did? I can't remember what the show's called, but maybe something like that. I really can't remember the show Greg Davis was in, and it was on Channel 4 as well. But it's a nice costume. Again, simple but very nicely done. The Piranha. We got the Piranha. This is the one I'm also really stumped on because, again, it was shown in the trailer of them performing, and I think it should be a guy. It should be a guy. But what I did notice was that they got lashes. They got lashes there, so it looks like it should be built for a guy, but the lashes are really throwing me off, so I can't tell if this is like a girl or not. I really can't. But they got fins, they've got trousers. They look like pajamas, maybe. So maybe like I can't really tell. I mean, the teeth look really cool. I mean, the detail that goes in this costume is just fantastic. I love the detail. As I said, the detail in the costume is just beautiful. I love the detail in that costume. But apparently, I think they could be good because they were showing a background in the trailer with maybe a slower-ish song, so maybe they could be good. We shall find out soon. The rats, rat. So this looks like it's made to be look like a. I mean, the rat looks really nice. It looks like to be a mechanic or a builder or maybe like a carpenter because they got some tools there, overalls, dungarees. They've got like more tools there, and the hat there. The hat looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, the hat looks not. I mean, I thought it was like a Scottish hat because I thought this was like a. I thought this costume represents Scotland because the hats they what's it called? What's it called when they wear those hats in what's it called? I can't remember their name. That's gonna frustrate me now. I can visualize it in my head, but I don't remember it. Anyways, you'll know what I mean in the comment section. You'll know. Um, Next is this I think the final costume. This is the final costume. And that is the weather, and of course, as British weather is here now, a very nicely done. It's a very nice costume. They've got some lightning, some sun, some clouds, some more stuff there. A very beautiful, beautiful costume. Now, my only worry is I think they're most likely going to be an early book because I think at this point it's pretty much confirmed they're going to be the first book of the season because of how one of the trailers showed them and of course Charlie Simpson's on the first episode and it showed that with so it's at this point it's pretty much obvious now whether's going to be the first bit of the season. But it depends because apparently Davina says in the press that they have a very recognizable voice. So could that mean a professional singer, but they throw it on the first episode because of how obvious it is, or maybe not a good singer, but there's got like a recognizable, maybe like a I don't know. This is one I can't really think for, but you'll know what I mean when you see it. But that's really it for this. As I said, the Mastering UK is returning on Saturday at 7 o'clock, which I'm very excited for. I'll be doing more information. Hopefully, I'll probably post the songs when they do on their socials. But I'm very excited for this year of the Mastering. I've got good hopes for this year. I hope we have some great performances. And if I'm gonna say the final three prediction, my early prediction, I'm gonna say Chicken Caesar, Cricket, and Bubble Tea. That's my prediction for the final three. I mean, it's not. We haven't really heard their voices yet, but looking at trailers, I think Cricket's definitely going to be good. We didn't see much Chicken Caesar though, which makes me kind of worried. But anyways, I'm very excited for it to start on Saturday. I'm very excited. And of course, the voice will be on that day as well at 8 o'clock, 8:30, I think. So we need to strap ourselves in because we got a good episode. We got a good day ahead of us that Saturday, I must say. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode. If you did like it, please like and subscribe with post notifications turned on. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.